Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are keeping well. In today's video, I'll be doing this very beautiful sultry and smoky chocolate caramelly tone makeup look. I just really loved how this makeup look turned out. Looks so nice and beautiful. I enjoyed the whole outlook of this makeup as well as this dress and this beautiful choker that I'm wearing, and it looked really beautiful throughout the day. Well, I hope you guys enjoy watching my videos. If you do, please like and share my videos and subscribe to my channel. And let's get started with today's video. I'm going to start with my eyes today, and to prime my eyelids I'm taking my Diorskin Forever concealer and I'm applying it on the eyelids and the inner parts of the eyes to prep the eyes for the eyeshadow that I'll be using. I'm using my beauty sponge to blend out the concealer onto the eyelids. And for the eyeshadows today, I'll be using this beautiful warm tone palette from Tarte. This is the Tarte Tartelette Toasted palette, and the first shade I'm taking is this very beautiful light, almost a white shade called S'mores, and I'm using it all over the eyes to kind of set the concealer that we put beneath. The next shade I'm taking is this shade called Warmth. It's a very beautiful warm peachy brown shade, and I'm putting it onto the crease and above the crease to act as a transition color. Next, I'm taking the shade Cozy from the palette. It's a little bit deeper, warm terracotta brown kind of a shade, and I'm taking it on the same brush and I'm putting it just beneath the first shade that we used. And for the rest of the eyelid, I'm taking this beautiful chocolate tone shade called Crackle. It's a super gorgeous, deeper brown shade with lots and lots of golden glitter. However, I was a little bit disappointed with this shade because the glitter that you see in the palette did not translate onto the eyelids at all. I tried to build up the shade quite a bit, but I could not make the glitter show up on the eyes. Next, I'm taking this deepest brown in the palette called Fireside and I'm putting it in the outer corners of the eyes to deepen the eye look a little bit more. I wasn't satisfied with how the shade Crackle looked on the eyelid, so I decided to wet my brush with some MAC Fix Plus and go in with another layer of the shade to see if the glitter that you see in the palette would show up on the eyes, but it did not. It did deepen up the shade a little bit. However, nonetheless, the look turned out to be a super gorgeous one. So I let go of my disappointment with the glitter not showing up on the eyes. As a last step, I took the shades Warmth and Cozy and I used them to blend out the brown into the crease. And then before moving into the face makeup, I took a clean wet wipe to clear out any fallout and to sharpen up the edges of the eyeshadows. And starting with the face makeup, I first took my CoverFX Correct Click Orange Corrector to color correct onto my under eyes and to cancel out the darkness. And I'm just taking the product onto my finger and just spreading it out onto my under eyes, and then I'll be taking my beauty sponge to soak up any excess product. For the foundation, I'm taking my Diorskin Star Foundation. I'm taking 2 pumps of this on the back of my hand and then I'm mixing it with some MAC Strobe Cream. This foundation is more of a fuller coverage and a matte finish foundation. So to make it a bit more dewier and luminous, I'm mixing it in with this beautiful MAC Strobe Cream. I'm mixing the two together and then I'm just spreading out the foundation onto the face, and then I'm taking my PAC foundation brush to blend out the foundation. This foundation in itself is a very beautiful and a lightweight foundation and gives a very nice even coverage to the face, but mixing it in with the MAC Strobe cream gave it a little bit more of a lighter formula, and it spread out so nicely and evenly and gives a beautiful base to the skin. For the concealer, I went back in with my Diorskin Forever concealer and I'm applying it onto the under eyes, and I'm also taking it a little bit on the bridge of the nose and the center of the forehead. I'm taking my concealer brush to blend out the concealer, and it is a very beautiful and almost a fuller coverage concealer, and it spreads out so nicely. It's a very lightweight formula and it does not look cakey or drying onto the under eyes at all, and gives a very beautiful highlight to the skin. After blending out the concealer with the brush, I'm taking my beauty sponge and I'm running it all over the face to soak up any excess foundation or concealer and to even out the coverage into a seamless finish. And next, to set the concealer, I'm taking my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder and I'm using it with my beauty sponge to set my under eyes, and then I'll be taking it on the larger powder brush to set the T-zone and the rest of the face. This is one of my absolute favorite powders when it comes to translucent setting powders, because it does such a nice job at setting the face, and it's a super lightweight formula and it's an extremely finely milled powder. Next, I'm using my L'Oreal Paris Kajal Magique eye pencil to line my waterline, and I'll also be lining my upper lash line very close to the lashes to just give it a very light smoky effect and to make the eyelashes look fuller. I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm just blending out the eyeliner along my upper lashes to just give it that nice smoky effect, and I'll also be using it to smoke out the kajal onto my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking the shade Crackle from the same palette and I'm using it on the same brush to run it along the lower lash line. Next, for the mascara, I'm taking my Holy Grail. This is the Too Faced Better Than Love mascara and I'm just loading up my eyelashes with this. I'm taking 2 to 3 very heavy coats of this onto my upper lashes to give it that beautiful faux eyelash effect. I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows with my L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius Kit, and then to warm up my face I'm taking my Diorskin Nude Air Glow powder in the shade Warm Tan, and I'm using it to bronze up and warm up the complexion. I'm taking it on a fluffy angled brush and I'm applying it on the hollows of the cheeks, the temples of the forehead and along the jawline, and then I'll be taking it on a smaller pencil brush to contour and define my nose. For the blush, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio and I'm mixing the darker 2 shades to give that beautiful flush of color to the cheeks. I'm taking it with a small blush brush and I'm applying it onto the apples of the cheeks and I'm blending it backwards to give it that beautiful sun-kissed look. To highlight the face, I'm taking my Diorskin Nude Air Luminiser in the shade Pink Glow and I'm putting it on all the high points of the face. It's a beautiful pinkish toned highlighter and gives such a nice glow to the face. It's not a very over the top or intense highlighter and gives a very nice glow from within kind of a glow to the face. I'm also taking it onto the brow bones and the inner corners of the eyes to give that the beautiful highlighted look. Coming onto the lips, I'm first taking this Pat McGrath lip pencil in the shade Manhattan to line and fill in my lips. It's a beautiful, beautiful chocolate brown shade, and the formula on this is so creamy and it just glides onto the lips like butter. And then to top it off, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Unbuttoned. This shade in itself is extremely light for my skin tone, so I used the darker lip liner to make this shade look more flattering for my skin tone. But it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nude shade, and the formula on this lipstick is just extremely gorgeous. It's an extremely lightweight formula, but it dries down to be a completely matte and 100% transfer proof formula. And this, guys, is the final finished look. I really loved how this makeup look turned out. It looks so beautiful and flattering on my skin tone, and these beautiful dark and warm brown shades that I've used in today's look will be flattering on each and every Indian skin tone. I really enjoyed the whole outlook of this look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys enjoy watching my videos as much as I love to make them for you. If you do, please support my channel, like and share my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.